Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Have Craven been on the game? That's why that shit kept messing up. It was an update.
You'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers at the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round. And then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 16 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can, but they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
From just inside. Now a hit and a loose football.
Damn, already buried into the flag on the paint. That body.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on.
Who was that? Who was that on? Who was that flag
so
on?
let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Start off them boys got a fun.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Let's see if he can hold it.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in 2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets take over on offense.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interception.
And right away, he lost the football.
Kenny Clark. Aaron Rodgers.
Even the quarterback doing the phone.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Darnold on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers 14, Jets nothing.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up, This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Then into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Is no good.
I know they didn't
shit, I wasn't even freaking paying attention.
Their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there. Now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the Packers pick it up. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
The one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time...
Man, Bill, the Jets ain't doing nothing, I tell you.
The goal for any
Nothing.
offense versus his own
The
defense, find the holes
And
where
it's on
guys
all
are
men,
available,
too.
and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Brandon, all things considered.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josiah DeGuara, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers continue to roll.
I ought to go for two just for the hell
we talk
of it.
about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it.
33-0.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't holding the ball? What the hell? Another fumble on them, boy. They must don't want the ball today. They must don't want it.
And that one is his
They must
It's
don't.
not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Trent Murphy. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers caught left side by Funchess. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers are pouring it on. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Returnable here for Davis. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Yeah, by the time you hold on to the ball,
pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
think he was going to hold the ball.
At their own. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A yard brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. A slant to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And Darnold, he lost
another
the
down
football.
fumble.
And the Packers pick it up. 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
First half
When you're
has
picking
been
up the ball, picking up the
nightmare for them
mistakes,
boys.
and taking it the other way,
He
and
might as
putting
well
it in the end
pack that
zone,
shit and
that's
go
a
home.
defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Jets first down.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Not much there, only a yard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, and Jones has it over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. Matthew Stafford has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head to the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado. Check in on the Broncos. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers trying to get to 2-0, and they've got the lead on the road. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Dalvin Cook, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden, and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
Alrighty.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
I might take it easy on them after the halftime. Nope.
We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as
the
they
New
go
York
down.
Jets.
They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get protected grabbing some cloth.
Able to connect with Mims.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe on
inside my season.
He creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Still 1st down.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
1st and 20.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He's got Adams on the hook up. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. C.J. Mosley charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Adams.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Trent Murphy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task in hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything, Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
I'm trying to figure out how to start.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down
put
to
in
2
my
remaining as
second
we step
string
aside
QB.
here in the fourth quarter.
The second string quarterback. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers out the game.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. C.J. Mosley in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Brian pulled that time there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Packers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys continue to pour it on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to...
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Another fumble, Bear. Another. Yeah, so many fumbles.
We talk about piling on in any subject. It's a negative.
These
In this
boys
case,
have so
for this
many.
team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
He can't go.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
2nd and 10.
Now the rookie second-round pick, it's A.J. Dillon with it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Williams on the stop.
They run once more with Dillon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Jets, nothing.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now it's Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Darnold from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
First down, Jets.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Again, Darnold. The left side completion to Jones. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. Throwing again is Darnold. Over the middle, caught by Mims. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on
Rodgers looking to throw.
At the 40.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
64 to 7.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Packers, they use the